Today, you'll learn to teeny words that simply change, upple say yo and, more importantly, yo say yourself, every single time yo it tem. If yo så metimes felunerd, overlooked, or simply wish your wisdom carried more weigt, tis isn't just a video. It's like opening a window to a fresh breeze of new confidence and respect. Before etiquette sings its careful tune, take a moment. Find a sticky note, or even just a scrap of paper, and read it simple, yet powerful truth. My voce matters. Put it where you'll say it, perhaps on your ID badge or took it into your wallet. Tis isn't vanity, sway it friend, it's freedom work. We're not about shamming or dwelling on past habits, we're about shifting, about empowering. Listen, swayet it's time we have an honest. To conversation about some words we use almost unconsciously. Words that, while seemingly harmless, quietly keep away at our presence, our power, and the profound impact of our seasoned wisdom. Friend, let's make it easy. Tese are words that kan keep yo playing smell when jove moretan earned te rikt to stand tal, to skine brigtly, and to be truly aired. Jove livet, jove learned, jove loved, it's time your language reflected that incredible journey. Eres te secret to reclaiming your linguistic power. Asterisco wan, te word just. Asterisco. We eat matters. Tistini, seemingly no quos word is a mayor culprit in diminishing your voice and diluting your message. It's a verbal apology, a subtle way of shrinking yourself down, as if you're asking for permission to exist or to take up space. It softens your statements when they should carry the full weight of your conviction and experience. Think about it. When you say you just wanted to check in, it sounds tentative, almost apologetic for the intrusion. Compare that to the direct, clear you wanted to check in. The first implies your barely significant enog to make a request. The second is a clear, confident statement of intent. This isn't vanity, my dear, it's freedom work. Yo are not just anything, yo are a woman of substance. What todo? Uno, asterisco not te just, asterisco become iperaware of when this word creeps into your speech. It's often an automatic filler, so catking it requires conscious effort. Due, asterisco pause and rephrase, asterisco before yo speak, take a teeny breath. If yo are just forming on your tongue pause, can yo simply drop it? More often than not, te sentence is stronger without it. 3. Asterisco practice directness. Asterisco challenge yourself to rephrase your sentences without the diminishing word. Instead of saying, I just wanted to share an idea, say, I wanted to share an idea. Or, I have an idea to share. Not te shift in power. 4. Asterisco 1 minute win, asterisco for 1 minute a day, to remove just from your internal monologue. Oh many justs do you catch yourself thinking? This builds awareness for your spoken words. Exact line, instead of saying, I just wanted to share an idea, say, I wanted to share an idea. Or, when speaking to a doctor, il be brief my top concernis tis symptom, what are my options, and when do we follow up? Te clarity establishes your priorities immediately. Dotis next. Last spring, Betty, a vibrant woman in her late 70s, often felt her wonderful ideas were overlooked at her community garden meetings. She'd always begin her suggestions with hesitant, I just think we could tree planting te tomatoes overere. Or, I just have as mal concern about te vaterusage. We encouraged her to drop, just. At first, it felt unnatural, almost rude to her. But slowly, she started speaking more directly. I believe planting te tomatoes ere would be more efficient, or I have a concern about te vaterusage, let's discuss options. The change was remarkable. Her ideas were suddenly taken seriously, her concerns addressed with respect. One simple change, a big shift in how she was aired. Remember to lower your voice half a tone and end your sentences downwards. These projects calm authority, not bossiness. It's about being clear, not commanding. You're not trying to intimidate, you're simply stating your truth. Asterisco 2. Te word sorry, when you're not at fault ***. We eat matters. Overapologizing is a pervasive habit, especially among women, and it slowly erodes your confidence from te inside out. It implies fault our responsibility veretere is none. Farching yo to take ownership for things entirely beyond your control, or even for your mere presence. È very unnecessary, sorry keeps away at your self-worth, taking others and yourself, that yo are inherently a burden or that your requests require an apology. Tis is not vanity, sway it friend its freedom work. Yo have a very rigged to exist, to ask, to move, without constantly seeking for forgiveness. What to do? Uno, **** asses true fault, **** before, sorry tumbles out pause. Ask yourself, is agnone truly harmed? Am I genuinely responsibile for tis situation? Is an apology necessary, or is it merely a reflex? 2. **** replace with gratitude or clarity, **** often, annuneeded, sorry can be gratefully replaced. Instead of sorry imlate, if traffic was genuinely unavoidable, 3 thank you for waiting y appreciate your patience. If someone bumps into ***, instead of, oh sorry, a common reaction, yo can say nothing or affirm clear excuse me or even pardon me. 3. **** boundary setting, learn to use, no uguale fence, yes uguale plan to establish e alti boundaries without guilt. If someone makes an unreasonable request, you don't need to apologize for declining. A simple I can't do that is sufficient. 4. Wallet card practice, carries malnote in your wallet that remains yo, apologize only when truly at fault. Oteruise, usig. Look at it when you're waiting in line. Exact line, instead of, sorry imlate, traffic was awful, say, thank you for waiting y appreciate your patience. If you're making a request, instead of, sorry to boter yo cold yo paste salt, simply say, please paste salt, or wold yo mind passing te salt. Plans on paper survive parking lots, and clear intentions survive interactions. When you're clear, others respond with respect. Friend let's make seazi Marta a dear friend of mine, used to apologize for everything. Sorry to boter yo cold yo paste salt, should we spare at dinner. Sorry, but I have a question about te meeting next week, should preface a very inquiry. Children, without meaning to, started treating requests as optional, easily ignored because they were so gently offered, almost as if she were apologizing for them. We talked about this habit. She started by pausing. Then she began saying things like, please pass the salt, or I have a question about X, when would be a good time to discuss it? The change was immediate, almost shocking. Family actually listened, responded, and respected directness. You're not being difficult by being clear, you're being authentic and respected. One more thing. ***3. Te words old or aging, used as negative labels for yourself, ***. We eat matters. My dear ereste true language is incredibly powerful. It doesn't just shape o terceus, it profoundly shapes OSA ourselves, influencing our subconscious beliefs and, ultimately, our actions. Calling yourself old or aging in a dismissive, self-deprecating way isn't just a casual comment. It closes off new experiences, dampens enthusiasm, and can create a self-fulfilling prophecy. You start to believe you're incapable of growth, innovation, or joy simply because of a number. This is a form of internalized ageism, and it limits your magnificent spirit. You might say wrinkles, but is a map of laughter, wisdom, and resilience. What to do? Recognize te negative narrative, become acutely aware of negative self-talk about your age. Write down any self-critical age-related talks or phrases you catch yourself saying. Saying them on paper can be eye-opening. 2. Reframe your perspective, actively replace old wheat words that celebrate your journey, experienced, wise, seasoned, rich with history. Well, Jove earned a very moment, a very silver hire, very laug line. Taiare badges of alife well livid. 3. Asterisco embrace bang abiginer, asterisco activeli seic, new challenges or learning opportunities. Embrace te excitement of bang abiginer again. Tis is a powerful antidote to feeling to old. If learning to code fails to grand, start with a 1 minute win. Watch a short tutorial on a new app or skill. If walking is too much, doten gently el rises at te kitken 5 wile yo white for te ketle. 4. Asterisco connect to brain plasticity. Asterisco remind yourself that your brain is remarkably plastic and capable of learning at any age. Learning a new skill, even as mal one, literally creates new neural pathways. Exact line, instead of im to old for tat, sai, tisis new forme im curios to learn more. Or even better, im experienced and ready to learn something new. What would be the first step? Tis shifts from a closed door to an open inquiry. Eres te secret? 4 years, Carol, a wonderfully curious woman, felt she couldn't try new things. Im ta old to learn coding, darling, shed sig, or aging is just slowing me down too much to take on anything new. She missed out on deeply connecting with our tech-savvy grandkids who loved talking about their digital worlds. We started by reframing old to wise and experienced. We talked about our decades of problem-solving made ironically suited to logical thinking. Inspired, she talk an online beginners course in a simple coding language. No, she's not only understanding our grandkids' conversations but is coding simple games with them, creating shared joy. One profound internal change, leading to immense pace and connection. Comfort is chemistry, not look. It comes from inside, from aligning your inner dialogue with your inherent power. No, let's be honest. Asterisco 4, te word can't. Asterisco. We eat matters. Can't is a self-imposed barrier, a mental block that shoots down possibilities prematurely. It's a habit we often fall into out of fear of failure, inertia, or simply not wanting to expend effort, rather than a genuine lack of ability. This word stops yo before yo even truly tree, often becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. When yo say I can't, your brain tends to agree, and yo stop looking for solutions or pathways forward. This is not vanity, my dear, it's freedom work. Your capacity for growth and adaptation is far greater than yo often give it credit for. What to do? 1. Asterisco challengete, can't, asterisco catch yourself using, can't. Immediately ask, is this a true impossibility eggy? I can't fly without a plan, or is it a perceivere eggy? I can't learn that new app, distinguish between can't, ability and want, choice. 2. Asterisco replace with inquirir choice, asterisco instead of can't, 3. Oh can I haven't yet but im curios, or I chose not to at this time. Tis reclaims your agency. 3. Asterisco break it down, asterisco if a wall new skill or task fails overwhelming, break it into teeny, manageable 1 minute wins. If I can't exercise today fails true, I'm for just 10 el rises at te kitken sink. Small actions build big capabilities, and rebuild your belief in can. 4. Asterisco use micromoves for specificity, asterisco when fetching new technology or a complex situation, use phrases that empower you. Exact line, instead of I can't figure out this new app, say, this is new for me what are my options, and when do we follow up. Or, il be brief, my top concern is understanding otis works. Cold yo show me te first step. Tis pivots from defeat to proactive learning. My dear eres te trut Eleanor, a fiercely independent woman in early 80 used to struggle immensely with new technology. I can't possibly learn to video chat, it's too complicated, she'd lament, feeling cut off from distant grandchildren. Tis can't kept isolated, we reframed it. Instead of trying to master te wall approaches, she focused on a button at a time. She'd say, I'm still learning to press join cal, rather than I can't do it. We set up a dedicated tablet, like a niglight pat for our tech journey, and our granddaughter patiently guided her. No, she not only asks weekly video calls but also shares photos. Te choiche to 3, even slowly and wheat support, openet a walla new world of connection. Muskle isarmar, ten sit to stands teach ips to catch joan build strength. Mental muskle works te same way, can builds your resilience. One moreting, asterisco five, te frase fine, asterisco. We eat matters. Consistently saying, fine, when yo aron equivocali asterisco not asterisco fine is a silent barrier that prevents genuine connection. It's a world-ending frase for real conversations, training others to expect only superficial responses from yo. More importantly, it prevents you from getting to support, empathy, and understanding you truly need and deserve. You teach people not to ask deeper questions, and you deny yourself the human comfort of sharing your true state. Tis perpetuates isolation and can mask deeper struggles, making it harder to address them. What to do? Uno, asterisco check in honestly wheat yourself asterisco before you respond, take a teeny beat. O are yo asterisco reali asterisco feeling? Be honest wheat yourself first, even if you don't share it fully wheat others. Do it. Asterisco practice brief, honest responses. Asterisco you don't need to overshare, but practice offering a glimpse into your true state. Having a gentle morning today, thank you for asking, or a bit tired today, but grateful for te sunshine. Even okay, awake, is more authentic than fine if you've just woken up feeling groggy. 3. Asterisco allo support, asterisco asking for help, or simply admitting you're not fine, is a sign of immense strength, not weakness. It allows others to step in, show care, and offer practical assistance or emotional solace. 4. Asterisco self-care frase, asterisco for those moments you're truly not fine but need a gently internal script. Ok, awake. Rest is still restorative. Il breate and godim. Adapted for emotional honesty, meaning, not fine, but managing my feelings, acknowledging them, and choosing self-care like rest and calming breathing. Exact line, instead of a flat fine, 3, navigating a bit of a tricky day but ere. Or if it's morning and you're tired, usate self-care frase, ok, awake. Rest is still restorative. Il breate and godim. Ereste secret. Sara always sighed fine. Even when she was clearly struggling with chronic pain after a fall, or feeling utterly overwhelmed by old tasks. Her family, initially concerned, eventually stopped asking deep questions because, fine, was the invariable answer. Last year, a helt skare fortsatte to open up and admit she wasn't fine at all. She started saying, feeling a little wobbly today, or jetting terre slowly, thank you for kicking in. Her family rallied immediately. They broke mails, offered readers to appointments, and sat with her simply holding her hand. Terrelease for Sara was immense. Cortisol, te stress hormone, rises before a down, and a stiadi stream of fine, when you're not can keep it elevated. Long, slow exhalas nuge te vagus nerve, which helps regulate your nervous system back to calm. Honesty, like breat, brings internal calm and external support. Dotis next. If you're feeling overwhelmed, tria simple breathing exercise, in 4-4 old out 4-6. Again. Just breate. Asterisco 6. Te ward busy, when it fails like a badge of honor or an excuse, asterisco. We eat matters. Constantly climbing to be busy can glorify overcommitment, making it seem like your work is tied to opaque your schedule is. Tis fuel stress, elevates cortisol, and can paradoxically make you less accessible to te people and activities that truly matter. It implies you don't have a time for what's important, even for yourself, creating a sense of constant urgency and burnout. It can also be an unconscious excuse to avoid vulnerability or to decline invitations without really stating your needs. Your schedule should serve your life, not the other way around. What to do? 1. Asterisco reevaluate your schedule with intention. Asterisco ask yourself. Is this activity bringing me joy, meaning, or true necessity? Ari sitt just feeling time, driven by obligation or habit. 2. Asterisco prioritize peace, not just packet des asterisco activelli block out time for rest, contemplation, and genuine joy in your calendar. Schedule joy like eat matters, because it profoundly does. Tis cold beriading, a quick cup of tea a walk in nature. 3. Asterisco set clear bondarius, asterisco usate no uguale fence, yes uguale plan strategy when asked todo things yo don't have a time or energy for. Yo don't need to apologize argive lengthy explanations. 4. Asterisco offer alternatives, asterisco if yo can't do something entirely, but want to help, offeres maler clear alternative. Exact line, instead of im sa buzi, I coldn't possibly, sai, na rush. Let's do tis adapacetat fail safe. Or, I can't do tat, but I can offere gi. I can bring deser on Sunday, or I can help wheat kals next week. Friend, let's make it azi. Maria, a wonderful grandmotter, used to be constantly busy. Calendar was packed wheat comités, volunteer work, and social engagements, but joy was noticeably drained. She missed out on spontaneous visits from friends, quit after nons reading favorite novels, and simply having spazio for herself. We worked on her boundaries and distinguishing between obligation and desire. She started saying, I can't ask to ba club TCR, but I'd love to join as a guest. Or, when asked to chair noter committee, I can't take on that commitment, but I can offer to help with an annual fundraiser. It felt difficult and even selfish at first, she admitted. But the result. Acquieter meant more genuine connections and the reclamation of own precious time. Clear scripts shorten calls and spade clan refunds for your mental energy. Zlo is cap. Rushid is expensive. Your peace is pricelle. Red flags for tese words are when you fail a sense of internal diminishing, resentment, or a lack of genuine connection after using them. If you are yourself automatically saying, just or sorry without truly thinking or using can't to shoot down a new idea pause, that's a red flag. If infine is your goto, even when you're clearly not, that's a signal to divide per. If busy defines your entire week, it's time to reevaluate what truly matters. This is about conscious communication. It's about stepping into the full, vibrant power you've earned. Now, let's continue our journey of linguistic freedom with 6 more words to realize from your vocabulary. Asterisco 7, te word should and I should have. Asterisco. We eat matters. Te word should often carries te eavywegt of obligation, guilt and external expectations. When yo say I should doix, it often implies that yo are falling short, or that yo are being driven by someone else's agenda rater tan your own desire. I should have done y is even more insidious, trapping yo into past, fueling regret, and undermining your present choices. It's a subtle form of self-criticism, constantly reminding yo of perceived failures or unfulfilled duties. You've lived long enough to know what yo want and what truly serves yo. What todo. 1. Asterisco identifite source, asterisco when yo are should, ask yourself, was a should is this? Is it truly my desire, or is it an expectation from society, family, or an outdated belief? 2. Asterisco replace with choice, asterisco reclaim your agency. Replace should with I chose to, I want to, I need to, or I will. This shifts the statement from obligation to intentional action. If it's something you genuinely don't want to do, replace it with I chose not to. 3. Asterisco future focused, asterisco instead of dwelling on I should have. Focus on what can I don't know, or what did I learn from that. 4. Asterisco sticky note reminder, asterisco urite, chose, don't should on a sticky note and place it next to your my voce matters note. Exact line, instead of I should really plan to attic this weekend, say, I chose to organize te attic this weekend, or I want to tackle te attic on Saturday. If you genuinely don't want to, then I chose not to plan te attic this weekend. Tis is about aligning your words with your true intentions and respecting your own energy. Eres te secret. Eleanor yes, or techsa vi friend again, uset to carry an invisible burden of shoulders. I should visit my sister more often. I should backe kåkjes for te grandkids very week. I should keep a perfectly spotless ouse. Tis internal pressuris lift feeling perpetually exhausted and guilty. We talked about identifying true desires versus external shoulders. She realized sister preferred phonecals to spontaneous visits, and grandkids loved company more than kåkjes. She started saying, I want to call my sister on Tuesday, or I will enjoy quality time with my grandkids. Home became a place of comfort, not pressure. By shading te shoulders, she embraced a life of intentional choices, which brought a profound sense of pace. Your cognitive patterns respond to te language yo use. Shifting from should to choose literally rewires your brain towards autonomy and away from self-judgment. Asterisco eigt, te frases igues barra sort of barra maibe. Asterisco. Wheat matters, tese frases are verbaleges. Te betray a lack of conviction, making your opinions, preferences, and contributions seem tentative and easily dismissed. When yo preface an idea wheat igues. Ora greto sommeting wheat hesitant, sort of. Yo invite others to question your certainty, to override your preference, or to simply ignore what you've decided. You've accumulated decades of experience and wisdom. Your insights deserve to be stated with clarity and confidence, not wavering uncertainty. Tis isn't vanity, my dear, it's freedom work. Your preferences are valid and worth voicing. What to do? Una. Asterisco state with conviction, asterisco practice stating your opinions, preferences, and answers directly and clearly. Removete aging words. Due. Asterisco affirm your choice, asterisco if you have a preference, own it. Instead of igues I like te blueone, sai, I prefer te blueone, or te blueone is my choice. 3. Asterisco confirm understanding, asterisco if yo are unsure, ask a clarifying question rater tan vaguely agreeing. Instead of igues I understand, ask, cold yo clarify point x for me. 4. Asterisco sing smile practice, asterisco when brushing your teet, log in te mirar and practice stating a simple preference clearly. I want to wear te red sweater today. Smile. Tis micro practice builds confidence. Exact line, instead of igues I cold come tote party, say, yes, I'd love to come tote party, or I won't be able to make it. Instead of I sort of think that's a good idea, say, I believe that's a good idea. Friend, let's make it easy. Agnes, a gentle woman, found herself consistently overlooked in group decisions, whether it was choosing a restaurant or a travel destination. She'd always offer suggestions with, igues te Italian placis okay, or maibe we cold go to te beach, sort of. Ideas were always superseded by more assertive voices. We worked on directness. She started throwing phrases like, I'd really enjoy te Italian restaurant, or my preference is te beach, I love te ocean air. To her surprise, people listened. Te still made collective decisions, but voice was genuinely part of te conversation. Preferences were respected. Calm power is not about dominating, but about clearly owning your space. Asterisco nine. Te words eventuali barra someday, when used to defer action indefinitely, asterisco. We eat matters. Wille patience is a virtue, eventuali and someday, can become linguistic traps that foster procrastination and allow your dreams and goals to quickly fade. When yo say, someday il learn that new skill, or eventuali il organize tose fotos, yo create an indefinite future that rarely arrives. Tis lack of immediacy saps energy, diminishes motivation, and ultimately prevents you from experiencing the joy of pursuing what truly matters to you. Your time is precious, and your aspirations deserve your attention now, not in some vague future. What to do? 1. Asterisco set a specific date barra time asterisco replace. Somedei, wheat a concrete plan. Instead of eventuali il jet totat, ask, when can I dedicate 15 minutos totis? 2. Asterisco break into teeny steps. Asterisco if a goal sayams to large, break it down into, one minute wins. Somedei il rite my memoirs becomes, today il rite down 3 memorias from my kildod. 3. Asterisco prioritize what matters. Asterisco reflect on what you truly want to accomplish. Use your energy fortose, somedeis, tat truly light you up. 4. Asterisco te test, asterisco think of one somedei goal. Cold yo take on a teeny step towards it rigged no, even if it's just putting on your shows to walk to the computer or research something. Exact line, instead of, somedei learn to play the piano, sai, im researching local piano classes tis week, or im going to spend 15 minutos online today looking for beginner tutorials. Make it actionable. Ereste secret. Clara, a delictful woman wo loved art, always siged, eventually, il take up painting again. Tis, eventually had stretched into 20 years. She loved te idea of painting boot te togt of a full class or buing al nu supplius felt overwhelming. We focused on microsteps. Somedei became, today, I will search for an inspiring painting online. 10. Tomorrow, I will find my old watercolor set. Tis gradually evolved into signing up for a virtual art workshop. No, she spends joyful afternoons creating, having transformed eventually into a vibrant present. She learned that even if walking is too much, doing 10 ale rises at te sink can be a start. Te brain love smell, acchievable victorious, which build momentum and belief. Asterisco 10, te word 3, asterisco. We eat matters. Wille 3 migt seam polite arumble, it often implies a lack of full commitment, leaving rom for as if filure or a half-hearted attempt. When yo sai il trito make it often communicates uncertainty, making it harder for others to rely on you. In your own efforts, il trito finish this task can become an escape clause, allowing you to give less than your best. Your words are powerful declarations of intent, shift from trying to doing, or making a clear choice not to. What's to do? 1. Asterisco commit or decline, asterisco for appointments or tasks, eter commit fully I will betere. I will complete tis by x date, or politelli decline I won't be able to make it. I cannot commit to tat deadline. 2. Asterisco rephrase intent, asterisco for personal goals, replace 3 wheat I am working on, I am learning to, or I am going to. 3. Asterisco honest assessment, asterisco if you're genuinely unsure if you can do something, comunicate tat uncertainty directly, ratertan using 3 as a vague promise. For instance, I'm not sure if my schedule will allow it, but I will let you know by tomorrow. 4. Asterisco preboarding confidence, asterisco if you need extra time or specific accommodations, like preboarding on a flight, don't say, il trito manage. Sai, mai I preboard for extra time to get settled. Exact line, instead of il trito make it to tegatering, sai, yes, I will be tere, or unfortunately, I won't be able to attend. For a task, I'm going to focus on finishing this report by noon. My dear ereste trut Dorothy, a woman with a keen art, often stretched herself taught by saying, il tri to a very request. Shed 3 to volunteer for 3 comités, 3 to backe for a very backe sale, and 3 to visit a very sick friend. Tis left exhausted and sometimes feeling guilty when she couldn't follow trog on aller 3s. We talked about the power of a clear yes or no. She learned to assess her capacity and respond with definite commitments or polite declines. When asked to lead the fundraising committee, she talked fully replied, I can't take on the full leadership role, but I can offer to manage the silent action. Tis clear bondaria lower to contribute meaningfully without burnout. She stopped trying to do everything and started choosing what she called truly accomplish with joy. **11, te ward boot, **. We eat matters, te ward boot, isa linguistica razer. Eat negatis everiting tat kame before eat. When yo sai, tat's a god idea boot, jove effectively dismissidte god idea. Eat creatis an adversarial tone, setting up a contradiction rater tana collaboration. Tis can make people fail uneard are devalued, even if your intention is to offer a different perspective. Yo can offer counterpoints, express concerns, or introduce new information without undermining your initial acknowledgement or agreement. What todo? Uno, *** replace with, and, *** often, a simple and can replace but, turning a contradiction into a connection. That's a god idea, asterisco and asterisco we also need to consider te budget. Due, *** refrase to connect, *** if yo need to express a reservation, refrase te sentence to connect your togs, rater tan contradict tem. Wille tats a god idea, im concerned about x. 3. *** acknowledge first, *** always start by acknowledging te other person's point before introducing your own. 4. *** mone barra che coat micromove, *** te che coat practice tis clarity. Site total, etap once, if it files void before a second. Tis uses clear, decisive language without, boots to ensure as mot transaction. Exact line, instead of I agree with yo, boot I think we shall do x, sai, I agree with your point, and I also believe x is an important consideration. Or, your idea is strong, and I have an alternative perspective to share. Friend, let's make it easy. Florence, a respected leader in our quilting guild, often unintentionally shoot down conversations. Shed sai, that's a beautiful fabric choice, but it won't work for this pattern. Members started to fail to their creativity was stifled. We discussed the impact of boot. She started shifting her language. Instead, she'd say, that's a beautiful fabric choice, and for this pattern, we might explore how it lies with a different grain. Or, I appreciate that suggestion, and I'd like to present an alternative for us to consider. The meetings became more collaborative, and members felt more encouraged to share their ideas, knowing they would be aired and built upon, not immediately negated. This isn't about avoiding disagreement, it's about fostering respectful dialogue. *** 12. Te phrases, just kidding barra, im only joking, after a serious point, ***. We eat matters. These phrases are often used to retract vulnerability, soften a strong opinion, or avoid potential confrontation after you've expressed something meaningful. When you share a heartfelt sentiment, a critical insight, or a firm boundary, and then immediately follow it with, just kidding, you diminish the validity of your own statement. You touch others that your serious togs are not to be taken seriously, and you deny yourself the opportunity to stand firm in your truth. Your insights and feelings are valuable and deserve to be expressed authentically without immediate retraction. What to do? 1. *** own your truth, *** if you've decided something you man, let it stand. Trust that your listener can handle your honesty. 2. *** clarify, don't retract, *** if you fail to need to soften or explain, do so with clarification, not retraction. For example, that kame out stronger than I intended, but I do feel strongly about it. 3. *** practice vulnerable honesty, *** practice expressing your feelings or opinions directly and then resisting te urge to liegt te mod with a just kidding. Sit in tes liegt discomfort, it's a sign of growth. 4. *** nicht light pat for emotions, *** imagine your emotions as a pat. Don't eat them in te dark, illuminate them with honest, clear words. Exact line, if you've stated a firm boundary like, I won't be able to osticiar, let that statement stand. If you've shared a personal feeling, like I've been feeling quite lonely lately, allotat vulnerability to exist without a self-deprecating follow-up. Eres te secret. Margaret, a witty woman, often used umara sa shield. Shed share a profound insikt in a grop diskussion art express a genuine urt to a friend, ten quickly add, im only joking. Are just kidding. Tis made it difficult foroters to gauge true feelings are to engage wit on a day per level. We work on acknowledging own emotional courage. When she shared a vulnerability, she would practice pausing, breathing, and allowing testatement to simply exist. She started saying things like, "Tats honestly fail," or "This is important to me." Gradually, relationships depended, and she felt a profound sense of authenticity. Your serious togs, dear friend, deserve to be aired, not Eden beind a joke. Your voice matters, truly. My dear eres te trut, tis journey is not about achieving linguistic perfection of vernicht. It's about conscious communication, about making intentional choices with towards your spec. It's about recognizing te suple ways language can eter build yo up ar supli diminish your incredible presence. It's about stepping into te full, vibrant power, wisdom, and dignity yo uve earned trog decades of living, loving, and learning. Tis is not vanity, it's freedom work. Sa make your pats safe wit clear statements. Practices mal balance every day, in your steps and in your words. Schedule joy like it matters, and speak your truth like it's te most valuable thing yo posse because it is. Im caring for yo, my friend, every step of te way. Tis is not vanity, it's freedom work. Which twa habits, from teze 12 words, will yo start consciously shifting today for yourself?